had a very substantive, very constructive, good meeting with Mr. Akıncı, as I had earlier today with Mr. Anastasiades. As I think you are well aware, yesterday we started a new round of intensified negotiations. Building on the July round, there is full agreement among all of us that July was well spent. We got a lot done, both in terms of actually concluding certain things, but also by having a leader level understanding of what are actually the outstanding issues. I think both leaders feel much more certain now on what remains to be done in concrete terms, and this is what we're now doing. We got off to a good start yesterday. It was a good spirit, constructive conversations, working on how to organize this 6-7 meeting, the 6 remaining meetings of the 7 meeting series. We want to see these 7 get-togethers as actually sessions of one long meeting. And the leaders agreed that none of us, neither they nor I, will do a running commentary on the substance that as it evolves, but rather do that on the 14th when all these meetings are done. And also all questions of what happens next will be decided as we go along. There is a clear commitment which is shared, fully shared I would say, from both leaders that time is of the essence. We have to move fast forward. They also agree that we are not rushing. We want to do a proper work. The solutions that they are seeking have to last in the long run and not be products of a rushed process. So between time is of the essence and quality of work, we're trying to organize our time optimally. I have great expectations for this period. What is new compared to the previous, as you know, we've had a number of more intense series of meetings, last one in July. What is new now is that all issues are on the table. We are not necessarily negotiating all issues, but we are at least in the brainstorming mode, and we can make reference also to those issues that have been kept for the final stage. And that helps because of the interdependent nature of the talks. It's good now to be in a space where there is no taboo, there is no particular issue that cannot be touched upon. Although we have certain agreements, for instance, as you've repeatedly heard, that we are not discussing, maps and figures and so on. There is work both in the process and around the process, also on the 2 last chapters, now that the 4 chapters are largely done. And of course there are a couple of issues where both sides reserve their positions even in the 4 chapters, and maybe the opening up to the 5th and 6th chapter also makes it easier to settle those 4. So that's where we are. I feel strong commitment from both sides. I see hard work being done, a serious investment into preparing for these meetings, and if the next 6 meetings will be conducted in the same style, format and spirit as yesterday, I think we can do important things until 14th of September, which is the end of this particular round. So that's where we are, and my meetings today has just reinforced my sense that this is for real.
You said that the 4 chapters are almost done, but we know there's differences. Could you at least tell us what issues the differences are at?
No, I will be careful about that because some of it is known, so you probably know some of those answers already.
There's lots of speculations, that's why.
But my point is that there are some relatively few issues which have substantive principal dimensions to them, which can only be overcome by the leaders themselves in the final round. And then there are issues where we are very close, where actually what is remaining are details, where the essence is there, but where important details have to be set down, and that is sometimes it doesn't even reflect the disagreement. It's simply that things take time, and you need experts to make sure that we're there. So there's a range. So in the let's say the metaphorically speaking, the catalog of outstanding issues, we have everything from very serious real issues that still have to be settled, and just work in progress, which we only need time to take down. This is a leader-led process, and I keep insisting that I am a transparency guy, but I don't want to go any further in explaining what exactly this means than what the leaders want to do themselves. So I take my cue from them. That's life.